Don't skip the kids' crafts at Hobby Lobby. Stay tuned to find out why. Have you ever gone down the aisles at Hobby Lobby and saw all the kids' crafts and thought, that's not for me? Well, in today's video, I'm going to change your mind about why you should pick these up and why you don't want to sleep on these really inexpensive craft ideas for your journal. All items in the Hobby Lobby fall crafting area are 40% off. So here is a pricing guide to show you what amount it costs at 40% off, and you can reference that throughout the video. Okay, so I set up some pages in my junk journal that's really just more like a journal. I got it at Hobby Lobby. This is the paper pack. It's the Joyful Gatherings. I really like the feel of this paper. It's more like a recycled paper, not like shiny or so. Anyway, I just really like this, and I got it a few years ago, but I know that they do have it still. Okay, for this one, I picked up this Scarecrow sticker scene. It does have 12 in here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this in half. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut it. Okay. And then I'm just going to glue. I think I'm going to glue it closer to the inside here, just like that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and decorate it a little bit with our little stickers that we got. We're going to take some letter stickers and we're going to make this into a cute little bucket list. Now I'm going to use my tweezers, and I got these at Hobby Lobby, but I will link a pair down that you can get at Amazon. But they're easy, they're really nice when you're working with kind of smaller things. So we're just going to spell out bucket list. Alright, so I cut out some circles and I went ahead and just put in some things that I'd like to do this year for a bucket list, and I'm just going to glue those into the center of the flowers. You could also add more if you wanted to, like in the clouds, or you could just like put them down here in the pumpkins. This is really up to you how you would like to make that, but I think that's just so cute. And a really cute way to use one of these little scenes. It's inexpensive, and you know, you could have a craft night with friends and you could all make one. Or this would be really cute if you were a big reader. You could put like books you wanted to read, things like that, movies you wanted to watch. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you could put here, but I think this turned out adorable. This is probably my favorite one of the day, but let me know if you're going to create one of these. Alright, we're going to use these coloring cards. You get 24 pieces. There are 2 designs. So we'll go ahead and take these out of the package. We get 12 of each one, and they're super cute. So again, we're just going to really quickly color one of them with our Crayola Super Tips, and then we'll put it in our journal. Okay, for this one, we're going to be using this cute little postcard that we colored, and I'm just using some of that same paper. I already pre-cut my pieces. So we're going to go ahead and layer these one on top of the other. This becomes a little busy, but it's the main focal point of our page. So all we're going to do is add some glue and layer these on top of each other. All right, so I laid some white paper on, but I cut it kind of short and I actually don't like it with the white paper. So I'm just gonna use some scraps and I'm gonna glue these down. One in the left-hand corner and one in the right-hand corner. Okay, so I glued that on there and then we're gonna just glue our little cute fox in the middle here. And then that is it for that side of our page. Now, depending on how big your scrapbook is, depends on like if this can be one page or if you need 2 pages, because what we're gonna do is after we get this glued on, we're gonna come over to this side and I created this cute little thing that says things to be grateful for. So we're just gonna glue that into the middle of some of our scrap paper. I think I'll glue it sideways and then we'll glue it up here in the corner. And then this is just lined paper that was in my journal, so if you don't have lined paper, that's okay. It would be cute if you made like little circles or something like that, but we're gonna come over here and all we're gonna do is label, like number them. All right, let's stop at 25. So there's space for 25 things to be grateful for. And depending on how far you write could depend on if you put anything else on here. When you open the package, they come in groups of 3. There are 24 of them and they're perforated, so you can just fold them and tear them apart. I'm going to use, I think, the Scarecrow one, and we're going to set these aside, and then I'm just going to color it real quick using my Crayola Super Tips. I made this cute little pocket just using the scrapbook paper from the Joyful Gatherings, and I just layered the paper on top. And all we're going to do is kind of stick our little pocket layered paper down. I'm using a glue stick from Dollar Tree. I don't really like these. I don't feel like the glue works very well, but I have a ton of them, and so I'm trying to kind of use them up. I prefer Elmer's or like a regular scrapbook like tape runner. But I'm going to put this at an angle, and we're just going to glue that down. And then you can write in here like what you're grateful for. I'm going to actually leave it blank just later. I'm going to enter in what I'm thankful for. But all we're going to do is put this little guy in our little pocket, and there you go. He's super cute. I thought this was kind of blank, so I also picked up these stickers that were pumpkin stickers that were in the fall crafting area around these same kind of crafts. And so we're going to go ahead and lay one of those down right here at the bottom. And these are just like those foamy type stickers. We're just going to remove the sticky back part. And then we're just going to stick this guy down here. Now this is pretty simple. You could add more or less to this if you wanted to. If you're going full on junk journal, you can put some more stuff or some actual like more stickers around the side. That would be cute too. But I'm going to leave this guy like this, but he's super cute. You just kind of fold him in there. And you have so many choices. Another idea, if you don't want to put him in here, like he could just get glued here like on the side, and you could add, I made some little, like you could use coordinating paper and kind of put some extra ones that you're thankful for, or something, or pictures maybe, kind of like this guy would be really cute too. So just an idea of how you can use it, putting it by itself, which is super easy, or making a little pocket Let me know what you think about this one and if you're going to put that in your own journal. All right, so I also picked up this cute little coloring book that they had, and I'm not sure of the price. Oh, $2.49. Okay, so I went ahead. It's got cute little pictures to color. It has some games too. We're gonna use this in our journal though. So I went ahead and I took out 2 pages. I really thought this cat was cute, so I picked out this one too because it had kitty as well. I actually think I'm going to take my scissors for this one and cut around the dead places, like the dead space. Now, I could put paper down behind this, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to leave it just like this. And then I think I'm just going to color it at some point. And the cool thing is you don't have to color it now. This could just be something you put in here for later, or you put it in now and color it, or you color a page from the coloring book and then you put it in here. That would be fun too. Another thing you could do is use it as the background paper and then cover it up with other things if you're doing a traditional junk journal. I'm always someone who struggles with filling up the dead space in a page. So I got these cute maple leaf stickers. They were also in the crafting area, and I thought it would just be fun. These are like kind of foamy, and I thought it would be fun to just kind of put these in here. One thing I like about junk journaling or just journaling in general like this is that there's no right or wrong thing. Like whatever you're feeling like doing is the right thing. Next, we're going to use the turkey fuzzy art. There are 24 pieces in this one as well, and we're just going to take one of them and we're going to use our Crayola Super Tips again, and we're going to color it. All right, this one's a really easy one. We're just going to take some paper and we're just going to glue up here. This one, I wrote on it Thanksgiving Day, and we're just going to glue that one up in the corner. Now, you can make this fancier. These are just ideas. So if you want to make it fancier with like the cropped edges on your paper and stuff like that, you totally can. These are just beginner friendly, easy ideas to use these really fun kids crafts in your journal. And I want to know down in the comments, do you guys like your handwriting? Because I have never really liked my handwriting, and I spent a lot of time like trying to either print out things in my scrapbook and things like that. But I finally got to a point where I was just like, you know, I want my kids to see my handwriting, you know, as later in life, if, you know, these get passed down to them or something like that, or my ancestors or whatever. And so I started using my handwriting more when I started like journaling and scrapbooking, a lot in like these kind of journals. Not so much in my big scrapbooks, but I've been trying to do that more. But you guys let me know, do you like your own handwriting? Let me know in the comments. So we're going to take our cute turkey that we colored, and we're going to layer him so he doesn't show like this little section here. So if you can kind of turn him, but he's going to cover both of those areas, and we're just going to glue him down. The most time-consuming part of this was obviously coloring. So, but this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making these, and I just really like that we can use some of these cute kids crafts, and they're really, really inexpensive, and you get quite a few. So your kids could do them too, or grandkids. I also got these cute little like Thanksgiving dinner type stickers. They were $2.99 and 40% off, but I thought it would be kind of cute to kind of, we have a little section here and maybe down here, and just a faux pas of being left-handed. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I guess my marker wasn't dry and so I drug through my hand, but I was able to get most of it off. Anyway, so we're gonna take these cute little Thanksgiving turkey like dinner stickers, and we don't want to put him by the turkey. In fact, I'm not sure I want to use the turkey, but I'm going to use one of these pumpkins. We're just going to lay it on there. So we'll put one of our, and maybe a pie down here. It's kind of cute. All right, and then the fun thing is you can kind of write around in here what was going on Thanksgiving, and then you're going to put your menu here for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm so glad I decided to pick up these kids crafts. I think they made a super cute addition to my journal. I hope you're going to try some of these out. If you want to keep crafting with me, check out this video where I use the same paper pack to make a paper wreath. I will see you over there, and until next time, bye!